Hello, correct format in the supplementary content. And in the next lecture, we will talk about it further. Thank you. Third lecture. This is the 43rd lecture of the Semantic SEO course. In this lecture, we will look at our contextual border and the bridge between the macro and the micro context section. So in this area, inside our contextual structure, we use a rule, exact definitive answer, an expansion of evidence, which means that the first sentence that we use for answering this question, it will be giving the answer directly, precisely, and with certainty, which means there is no way that we are using a modality like should, may, might, or can. We directly give the fact. Then we expand it further with further evidence by supporting it. We are using different types of representatives of this specific main answer, and we are also always giving different types of phrase sequences with different context variations. So to be able to explain this section further, of course we will be checking our articles as well, but at the same time, sometimes after giving this rule, I add certain or extra instructions, like explain it with milligrams, calculation formula for different genders, weight or heights. This especially helps authors to what to prioritize in this answer, which means that the first measurement unit that we will need to be using will be actually milligram. Then we will actually give a formula to calculate this thing after our actually exact definitive answer. Then we will need to vary the formula for different genders, and the weight and the height will be part of it as well. So basically, in this area, the rule that we are using, it is coming from the rules section, and this helps us to decrease the amount of time that we will need to spend for every article methodology that we are writing. If you are able to train an author, you will be able to use shorter article methodologies, which will be helping you a lot. This section we will tell list definition and listing, which means that we will need to use a sentence to define the list. One of the mistakes that the SEOs do is using half sentences, the sentences that they didn't complete, like benefits of drinking water they tell, and they just put actually a colon, which is a mistake. You should actually complete sentences always, like benefits of drinking water in the morning are listed below. There is one more rule that I am using, like descriptive list definition. I don't use it always, but if I use it, in this case, you will need to give a different and variative definition of benefits of drinking water in a way that you can actually connect this section especially to the next headings or the next heading sections. For instance, you can actually directly tell that benefits of drinking water varies according to the water drinking time or amount or etc. So you can give criterion in your descriptive list definition, but I don't do it always because this is an H4 or H3, but it will be going to the H4 section. If I use descriptive list definition, usually I don't add these, but I need, as I say, voice search sessions and more accurate answers to actually have further authority here. So I just keep this section short so that I can go further more in this area. You will always need to calculate the cost of your content briefs and the article output, because whatever I put here, it is cost for the project. And at the same time, if I keep this section too long, which means that we will be diluting the importance and the context of the previous and the next sections. Imagine that I answer this question with 10,000 words, which means that there is an article inside the article and it will be affecting the macro context. The topicality and overall relevance calculation is one of the most important things for being able to rank. And here, once we give our list definition, then we give our listing, which means list definition and listing. Use the word morning and synonyms within the list elements. Everything here that you see, these are list elements, and I want the person to use the word morning and the synonyms because they appear in these queries, like they or some other variations. And to be able to create a certain types of relevance just after this, I need to use it further, and that's why also I am adding it into my specific heading here, which is under and also after directly this, which is connected here too. And being able to relevant in this part to this anchor text will be helping that specific article even further, and we will be able to outrank both of these targeted pages even better. And then we also ask what are the benefits of drinking water every day. We here give the format because I don't want to use a list. This section is important for choosing, or in terms of choosing the right format, because we always need to use the right format in the right spot, which means we don't want to compete against our own answers. If you have a macro context match for a specific query network, use the correct format there, not in everywhere. And basically here, we tell the search engine that to answer this question, go here first. This is just a supporting page and supporting evidence. You don't have to use the most comprehensive or the directly correct format in the supplementary content. And in the next lecture, we will talk about it further. Thank you.